And talkSPORT's Angelina Kelly is with us to do that. Oh, Angelina.
Good morning, Angelina.
So sorry.
I think I should be, it should be recognised that I've still come into work today. I've not done an hour.
And you've got a nice smile on your face.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what?
Happy?
It's a new day.
Yeah, new day.
Yes.
And Man United continue to disappoint me.
Yeah.
Back pages, it's everywhere. I mean, we've got Dreadful Devils, Amorim's horror show. Some of the language used to describe that 2-0 defeat. Another night of utter humiliation, pantomime season, another spineless and shameful display from United. Gary Neville said, "You are watching the worst pound-for-pound football club in the country. They are that bad." Gabby, I know you like a start. United have suffered 3 home league defeats in succession for the first time since 1979. Who is to blame here? Because there's talk about how Ruben Amorim needs to adapt, that any coach worth the salt should be able to change things up. Pre-match, he said that it was the end of any coach if they changed their idea. Fans were chanting his name at the end. He predicted a storm was coming. I don't think even he could have anticipated it was going to be this bad. If this continues, we know how Sir Jim and co have been dubbed pretty ruthless, and we've seen from some of their decisions they are ruthless. Do you think they would sack him?
They paid for him 12 million. Don't think so. Not when you paid. Even forget about
if they continue losing at this rate.
No, I don't think they will. I think paying 12 million is like, imagine buying a player for 12 million and just go and sack the player and lose that and that money. I don't think they sack him. I think they definitely give him the rest of the season, give him a chance to get rid of the dead wood.
I mean, the problem is, like you say, you'd like to say, I'll give him the January transfer window, but there isn't loads of cash for him to spend, so there's not a lot of changes that he can make. The problem is, what if you're getting towards the end of the season and they're hovering above the bottom 3?
I still think that they'll look at it and say, he's got an argument in how bad these players are. When I called him mediocre, I wasn't trying to cause an issue with Manchester United fans. Just speaking the truth. I'm just saying it. They're all mediocre players, and he needs to get rid of a lot of them, but he's not going to be able to, because no one's going to want them for the money that they're going to want Manchester United.
Do you think that people are jumping on the bandwagon with the relegation thing? Do you think it could actually get that bad?
Next 2 games, Liverpool, Arsenal.
United are going to lose them both, surely.
Exactly.
You can't see a way of them winning them. Obviously, one's in the cup, but Amorim's spoken about the possibility of them.
The Arsenal's a cup game.
Yeah. But that's still a confidence booster, isn't it? If they don't, and then I think it's Southampton after that. So in the league, so if they were to lose,
they're not going to get
back-to-back.
relegated. They've got players that can keep them in the Premier League, but it's just embarrassing as a Man United fan. Surely that it's been spoken about.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's embarrassing. Yeah,
traumatising, or was that too far?
You know what? It could maybe. Yeah, it could get that bad.
Do you know what I called it?
What?
Last night watching the game, I was speaking to my friend. I called it the theatre of nightmares.
I mean, some of the articles actually said theatre of dreams. I was like, can we still call it that?
Theatre of nightmares. It's theatre of dreams for other teams. Come and have a good day.
Nightmare, because you've got the leaky roof, you've got the rats. I did rate that a Newcastle fan dressed up as a mouse. I was here for that.
Very clever.
Apparently, Newcastle fans, like supporters organisations, actually gave people advice on what to do if they were faced with a rodent at Old Trafford.
Oh, just awful.
Yeah,
awful.
And of course, Marcus Rashford, unused substitute.
Well,
I mean, what was the point in having him on the bench if he's not good at it? He's putting Anthony on ahead of him.
Do you think it's to...
Is it a mind game, maybe?
I think it's to try and embarrass him a bit and put him out there and in front of the fans.
Because if it was to make up the numbers, he could have put, somebody like Ethan Wheatley or somebody like one of the young players.
Yeah. Very odd.
I found it a bit strange that maybe it was a bit of a mind game.
When you see Anthony coming on, do you just think like, what's the point?
I think that was a lot of them, to be honest.
Yeah.
But Anthony's a bit...
Yeah, what are you going to do, mate? What are you going to do?
Van der Beek vibes.
Yeah.
Just a bit like, oh, God, this just end it. It's, another Ajax player as well. Yeah, it's bad. But it was interesting because there is an article in the Daily Telegraph about Marcus Rashford and Saudi clubs and how the Saudi Pro League confirmed that all 18 of its clubs were at their maximum quota of 8 foreign players over the age of 21. So they would have to terminate a contract or get rid of somebody.
They will do that. They're ruthless.
Yeah.
See you later, mate.
But reportedly, it might not even be, even for Saudi, it might not be until the summer that they would be ready to move for him.
You know what I don't understand Manchester United though is that you go to games, I don't go to Man United games, we're watching on TV, the atmosphere before kickoff, that song, Take Me Home, and it's like a party atmosphere, and then first minute,
like
no one wants to run around. No one runs around, no one's pressing. You think you'd start and on a high, everyone pressing with energy because of that atmosphere. I'm looking at on the TV, full seats, no seats spare. Man United fans turning up, and then it's dross, and you still can't get out the traps and just run around. Do you know what I mean? It was like a training game. Yeah.
I mean, I think the fans have been pretty patient overall post.
Yes, I agree. Totally agree.
Oh, goodness me. Well, you were nervous. You did say it yesterday.
Yeah.
You were proved right with that defeat once more, which leaves Manchester United in the bottom half of the Premier League heading into a new year, which they've never experienced before. For now, Angelina, thank you very much. That was a look at today's back pages with Tesco Mobile for Business.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.